In this video, we'll make this 2D drawing. So let's start with a simple line tool. So I'll go to this line command and click anywhere in the drawing area and make a straight line with length of 230 units and press enter. Now press enter again to exit this command, and now go to the circle tool and click on this endpoint of the line and make a circle with radius of 11 units and press enter. Press enter again and go to the same center point and make another circle with radius of 9 units and press enter. Now let's zoom into this area once again and make another circle with radius of 4 units here. So let's type 4 and press enter. Now here we have it, these 3 circles. Now let's go to the line tool again and click on this midpoint and make a line in the downward direction with a length of 7 units and press enter again to exit this command. Now we'll copy this complete concentric circle geometry and we'll copy it from this center point and we'll copy it to this point and to this point. Now let's go to the circle tool again and click on this point, the center point of these concentric circles, and make another circle with radius of 17 units and press enter. Now let's go to this circle flyout, expand it and select this tangent radius option. Now click on this circle and then on this circle and enter a radius of 200 units and press enter. Now we need to trim this extra portion here, so for that I'll select this trim tool, press enter and click here to remove it. Now we can make a mirror image of this. For that, select it. Now go to the mirror tool, click on the center point of this circle and then click on this midpoint and press enter. Now we need to offset this one to a distance of 22 units. So for that I'll select the offset tool and enter a distance of 22 units, press enter, select this geometry and click upwards. Repeat the process for this arc as well. And now we need to add fillets. For that, here we have this fillet, select it and enter a radius of 5 units. So type R, enter 5, enter and select this multiple option, click on this arc and click on this circle. Repeat it for this arc and this circle as well. Now press enter to exit this command. And now we can remove all the unnecessary geometries which are no longer required. So we don't need this line and we also don't need this vertical line. Now let's go to the line tool once again and track this point, this quadrant, and click anywhere close to this point and make a straight line like this. Now go to the offset tool and enter 27 as the offset distance and click on this line and make an offset here. Now go to the offset tool again and this time enter a distance of 50 units, press enter. Now click on this line and click on the right side and press enter to exit this offset tool. Now go to the trim command, press enter and trim all the extra edges here. We don't need them here. And also remove this line, it's also no longer required. And go to this offset tool once again and enter an offset distance of 11 units, press enter and make another offset of this arc here. Now we need to rotate these two lines with respect to this intersection point. For that I'll select this rotate command and now select this line and press enter. Now click at this intersection point and enter an angle value of -15 unit and press enter. Now go to the rotate command again, click on this line, press enter, click on this intersection point and enter an angle value of 15 units and press enter. Now we can remove this arc, it's not required anymore, and we need to make more offsets here. For that I'll go to this offset tool and enter offset distance of 3 unit, press enter, click on this arc and click upwards. Now click on this arc and click downwards. And now we need to make some fillets. So go to the fillet tool, click on this radius option and enter a radius of 1 unit, press enter. Now select this multiple option and now click on this line, then this arc, this line, arc, and repeat the process for all of these 4 edges. And here we have it. Now we need to make a mirror image of this on this side. So I'll select this complete geometry, go to the mirror tool, click on this center point and directly click upwards and press enter. Now we need to remove some extra portions here for this circle. So I'll go to this trim tool, press enter. Now click on this part and this part. And here we have it, the final 2D geometry as per our requirement. In this video, I'll make a simple gear. So let's start with the construction lines in this case. So go to the draw panel, expand it and select this construction line tool. Now click anywhere in the drawing area to start the construction line, and then click on the second point to make the horizontal and the second point here to make a vertical construction line. Now press enter to exit this command. Now go to the circle tool and click at the intersection point of these two construction lines and make a circle with diameter of 3.333 units. So let's type D, press enter, and then the diameter of 3.333 and press enter. Now we have the circle, but its size is very small. So I'll double click my middle mouse button to fit this circle in the screen, and here we have it. Now let's go to the circle again, click on the same center point, and this time make a circle with radius of 1.5 units. Now press enter again and select the center, type D for diameter and enter a diameter of 2.571 units and press enter. So here we have these three circles. Now let's go to the offset tool and select the offset distance of 0.047 units, press enter and click on this line, click upwards, click on this line again and click downwards. Now press escape and press enter to repeat the offset tool and enter an offset distance of 0.130 units and press enter. Now once again click on this central line, click upwards and click on this line and click downwards. Okay, now we need to make another offset for this construction line. So I will go to the offset tool and select a distance of 0.107 units, press enter, click on this line, click on the left and then click on the right. Okay, so here we have it. Now we need to remove some extra geometries from our drawing. So I'll go to the trim tool, press enter and click on this part and then on this part here. Now let's remove this portion also, that's also not required, and let's erase the remaining part. And here we have it, this is small arc. So let's now first erase some extra geometries from the drawing and let's make multiple copies of this. For that I'll select the array tool. So go to the modify panel and select this polar array. Now click on this arc, press enter and now click on the center of the circle, which is this point, and in the items select 18 as number of items. Okay, and also make sure that this associative option is unchecked. So in this case you can see that this associative option is not checked. Now close the array. Now go to this area of the drawing and select the 3-point arc tool. Now carefully click on this point, the intersection point of this construction line and the circle, then click on this point and then click on this point. Now repeat the process for 3-point arc and for this side. So click on this point, then this point and then on this point. Now we again need to clean some extra geometries from the drawing. So firstly I'll just remove all of these lines, these are not required, and now go to the trim tool, press enter and click on this circle, and here we have it, the clean geometry. Now go to the fillet tool, select radius and enter a radius of 0.062 units, press enter. Now select this multiple option to repeat it for both of these sides. So I'll select this and this portion of the geometry and these two portions. Okay, now we again need to remove some extra geometry. So I'll select these three construction lines, remove them and select all of these objects from here. Remove them as well. Now carefully remove this and this arc and erase them. Now we only have this single gear teeth and we'll make multiple copies of this. For that I'll select it. Again I'll go to this polar array, select the center point and in items enter 18 and press enter. And here we have it. Once again, make sure this associative option is unchecked and click on close array. And now we have our gear profile almost prepared, but we have these gaps to fill. And in order to fill this gap, we can use this blend curves tool. So select this tool and blend the gap between any of these two geometries. So I'll click on this part and then here on this part, and the gap has been blended with the help of a spline, but we don't want it as a spline, so we need to convert it into a polyline. For that, double click on the spline and from the command line select this convert to polyline option and press enter with the default value of 10 in the precision. And here we have it. Now this geometry is a polyline. Now once again go to this polar array option, select the polyline, press enter. Now go to the center here and in number of items enter 18 and press enter. And now you can clearly see that all the gaps are now filled. Once again, associative option should be unchecked and close the array. And now we have our gear almost prepared. Now we only need to make the internal profiles, and for that I'll select the circle tool. So select the circle tool, click on this center and make a circle with a diameter of 0.5 units. Now press enter again, click on the same center point and make a circle with radius of 0.5 units. Press enter, click on the same center point and make a circle with radius of 1 unit and press enter. Now we need to make a keyway, and for that I'll select this rectangle tool and click anywhere in the drawing area. You can even click outside, so I'll click here. Now type at on the command line and enter 0.12 as length and 0.06 as width and press enter. And here we have it, the keyway. Now select it, select the move tool, click on this midpoint and move it on this quadrant. And now zoom into this area, select the rectangle, select the move tool, click on this endpoint and move it downwards carefully up to the intersection point. Now we can remove these two geometries here by using trim tool. So select it and remove them. And here we have it, the keyway. Now we can remove this circle as well. It's no longer required. And here we have it, the 2D profile of our gear.